Right to the air goes Lawrence. Moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Lisa 24. Hey, Soko, hide! Silver.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Nolan Smith in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. On 4th down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. Back deep to receive is Calvin Austin. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Yo, Thompson! And anyone hit?
Right to the air, it's Hurts. That's caught, Saquon Barkley. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd down and 3. They'll try to run here with Barkley. And this is going to be an Eagles 1st down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
And the thing about Saquon is he's not just a home run hitter. I mean, we see all those highlight long chunk plays that he's able to generate, but he knows in these gotta-have-it moments, 3rd and short situations, he's going to pick up those tough yards when you need them.
They'll run the counter with Barkley. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. A 2nd down throw for Hurts. On the run to the right, taking a shot downfield for Smith.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Third and long. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. It was Jalen Watson who got the arm in there to break that one up. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wisnowski, to punt. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll run. It's a man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. And he'll work this past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Buda Baker active and making the tackle there.
2nd and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Hey, Rob.
Lawrence now. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often, and When you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
All right, let's go. Silver.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
Incomplete.
Here's Logan Cook now. He's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. A good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
What can they do here on third down and 7? A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught over the middle, it's Wilson. And the Eagles are looking at a first and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal.
Over the top, he's got it. Devontae Smith, touchdown Philadelphia. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
28-yard line.
On first down, Lawrence. They set up the screen here for Tootin. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Hey, Lion.
Here's Lawrence. He's got his man, Wandale Robinson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 9.
3rd down and 9.
Go. Rip. 11. Hey, stop.
Now here's Lawrence. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. Here's their punter now, as he is on to punt for Jacksonville. And they'll finally put an end to this, but a great return to the other side of midfield.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On play action. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Deron Payne in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive. To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down. Here's Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
This is caught at 2. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal.
1st and goal, Philadelphia.
Again, Hurts. He's got his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles.
Philadelphia.
Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's real.
And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. So ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
Makes the score Eagles 14, Jaguars nothing.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
A 1st down throw for Lawrence. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 39-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Hey, run. Think right open. Oh, hey, Soko, so hot. Here we go.
Lawrence going to give it to Tinton. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Let's go. 11, Agate.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. That's the safety, Buda Baker. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder.
Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson.
I think this is one of those interceptions, Mike, that when the ball left his hand, he simply just didn't even see the corner, and now they're playing what they call cover 3. So that corner, he's responsible for the deep outside third of the field, and he's just playing in space, reading the quarterback's eyes, and he just threw it right to him.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Brought down, that is on the 6-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Right back to Tipton. He's got some space past the 20. Inside the 40. Inside the 10. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 94 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Jaguars are on the board. It's now 14-7. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. He's found his receiver, Butte.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells me
he's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Trimmer.
Hurts. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. Taken at the 19.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On the set. 30 left.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
At the 30-yard line.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. We'll keep this one on the ground. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
Third and 8.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. He's going to let this one go deep. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Austin now to return this. And he is stop at 25. The drive will begin there.
Great. Set.
Hurts going to keep it on the option. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
When you're defending Jalen Hurts, Mike, the challenge is not only do you have to try to take away all the weapons at his disposal, but you have to account for him as a runner. And in this case, that's exactly what the offense dials up, and you can see why.
180.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley.
Saquon Barkley with the ball carrier. Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 4. Now Hurts. He finds Smith working across the middle. And he will go all the way. Devontae Smith, touchdown Philadelphia. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Here's Elliott for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Eagles will take a 21-7 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
He's got it. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well to gain a 43 yards.
First and 10.
We're going to run it, and this is LaQuint Allen. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
36-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jahad Campbell. And the Eagles are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball. Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And 10 yards to go.
180.
Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 25. Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season. To the air again, Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. It's second down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain of 24 through the air. First down, Philadelphia.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
They put Wilson in motion. Hurts will try it again. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a first down.
And an Eagle first down.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Quick throw on the RPO to Goddard. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
From the 33, here's second and 6. Hurts going to fire this one out to Smith. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the fourth quarter, and that's a gift. And that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
Fourth down, here's Hurts. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. They'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Decent 24. Hey, Soko.
On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
It's a loss of 2.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Now here's Lawrence. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jahad Campbell. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Makes the score Eagles 28, Jaguars 7.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
Hey, go! Go, same crap. Son, this is on. Here we go.
On first down, Lawrence. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
First down.
Kill.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Go. Think right open. Here we go.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. That'll be complete to Tootin.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Lawrence now on second down. A quick slant into the hands of Thomas. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Gain of 15 yards.
15-yard pickup there. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
11, Agate. Hey, run.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Right back to Thomas. He's got it again. And he will get into the end zone. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. Little on now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jaguars are able to edge a bit closer.
28. Jaguars 14. Cam
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Austin now to return this. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
29-yard line.
From 29, here's second and 3. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. He's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of Nas.
That's good for the Eagles. First down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Moving outside the pocket, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Here's a 2nd and 6.
No touch, no touch.
Here's the first carry for Tank Bigsby. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play.
They'll drop to throw. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
13 yards on the play.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. We're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And he will get into the end zone. Johnny Wilson. Touchdown, Eagles. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Jake Elliott.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Soko, hot. Silver.
This drive begins with a run by Chip. Nice game here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
A gain of 12
St.
yards. And the Jaguars
St.
first down.
A first down throw for Lawrence. Out to his right. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. Big-time play for Philly. 31 yards.
1st and goal, Philadelphia.
Now it is 1st and goal.
Great.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
Hey.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And And the Eagles are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Trimmer.
On first down, it's Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up second and
They nearly
10.
connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Travis Hunter.
Even though that interception, it probably won't have much of an impact on the outcome of the game, but at least defensively it gives them something positive to build off of, because up until that point, this game's been a struggle.
On red.
On the give, it's two.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Hey, Ron.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. Down the field, he's got Washington. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard
It's
line.
a gain of 40.
Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
37-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.